Graeme, unfortunately, I have to talk about stuff off the field. I'd say yesterday was a bit of an altercation in the players' rooms or outside the players' rooms. What's your take on it? What have you heard?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think yesterday was quite evident in stump marks. There's quite a lot of personal stuff going on. I wasn't surprised there was a reaction at some point, but at the end of the day, we shouldn't be here talking about this. I think that stuff needs to be managed. I think the umpires need to manage it. Australia have played good cricket. They've gone and won a test match, and that's really what the focus should be.
A lot of personal stuff has been said by both sides. When it does cross on like that, do you expect reactions like we've seen?
Well, I haven't got any information, but I just know what I heard on the mics yesterday, and it's quite. Some of it was quite, a bit close to the boundaries of what I think should be said. Play the game hard, play the game competitively. I think any bit of banter or anything, which is in the spirit of the game, I think is good. I played the game hard myself. It was part and parcel of how you do it, and like someone like Markram will feel really a rewarding feeling today, knowing that he got 100 in a really tough environment. But I think it's just certain boundaries that just it's unnecessary to cross them. It's unnecessary to take it to places that sometimes went, and obviously emotions spilled in, and reactions are unfortunately what we're talking about today instead of the build-up to the cricket. But at the end of the day, it's setting up nicely for PE, isn't it?
What needs to happen to stop this type of stuff happening?
Well, I think it's a tough one, because a lot of it is about managing individuals and getting them under control, and also the individual himself really just knowing the responsibility he has to the game and the way that he plays it. So obviously umpires, I think umpires, the way they manage the situation out there, being aware, I think is a crucial part to it. But when South Africa play Australia, you expect it to be hard, you expect it to be competitive. That's the nature of how we play the game, of how we brought up. But I think it's the personal stuff that no one enjoys, and it's really just unnecessary.
What are you expecting in the Cape Town, the Port Elizabeth test now?
Well, I'm hoping that really good cricket, competitive cricket, hard cricket, and that we'll see some really good performances. Particularly, I think the South African team need to perform well, and we want these 4 test matches, a lot of cricket still to be played, and I think that they'll have a bit between their teeth now. I think the last 2 days would have helped them a lot, even though they lost the test match. The performances on day 3 and 4, I think, were crucial for them to get something out of this test match. No one gave them a chance for 17. No one really believed that they would be able to bat it out or going to win the game. But it's what they got out of those 2 days as performances, which hopefully can benefit them going into PE.